No team in the NFL, though, Dalton, has dominated their division recently like the Kansas City Chiefs. They have won 9 straight AFC West titles. If they're going to make it 10 in a row, the biggest one is probably Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes.
It's that simple. It's just kind of like I talked about earlier with Buffalo, or this is Belichick and Brady. If they have Andy Reid, they have number 15. Honestly, I'm going to pick them to win the division, regardless of whatever else is going on, because I used to see this in New England. Oh, the Jets got a great team this year. The Bills are coming this year. Miami's got to – doesn't matter. They have these two guys. I'm going to pick them to win the division. And that's going to be that. And that's really the best. I mean, you have the best quarterback in football and maybe already one of the top 3 to 5 all time. You have one of the best coaches of all time. And I just think those guys, the stat I keep going back to last year, despite the lack of explosiveness, right? 12-0, including the playoffs in one-score games.
Crazy.
Just like Belichick and Brady.
Those should be coin flips in theory.
In theory, they're coin flips, and they went 12-0. Belichick and Brady were the same way. Give us a chance with 5 minutes to go. We'll find a way to do it. We have Reid and Mahomes, you're the favorite to win your division. No question.
Yeah, but also, listen, they get all the love, and deservedly so. They also have an elite defense there in Kansas City, too. Number 2 in defensive grade last year behind the Philadelphia Eagles. The best defensive tackle in football in Chris Jones. The number 4 linebacker unit in football in our offseason rankings. And the number 2 secondary in football, too. So a loaded defense from the defensive line, the linebacker, and the secondary. Plus one of the game's best defensive play callers in Steve Spagnuolo, too. So that defense has really kind of carried them in games more recently, Dawn, and it should be an elite unit next year, too.
Absolutely. I mean, you Steve Spagnuolo's in the argument for the greatest defensive coordinator ever,
yeah.
Right? And I think the one thing Andy Reid did that maybe Bill Belichick should have done was hire Steve Spagnuolo after obviously he beat him once, and Andy Reid's going, all right, this guy's not beating me in a Super Bowl. I'm not doing that. So you look at this defense. They were second highest graded defense in football last year.
Yeah.
You got all those stars you just mentioned. You got a mastermind play caller. They keep drafting really well with Brett Veach, especially on day 3 of the draft in the secondary. I mean, the defense is a constant. It keeps them in games, and that's what allows Reid and Mahomes to work the magic on offense.
And they have stars, don't get me wrong, on the defense like Chris Jones, like Trent McDuffie. But also just so many guys who just fit that defense perfectly.
Yeah.
They're not really stars, but there's guys that fit their roles perfectly.
Especially in the draft, they know what they want.
Yeah.
And that's such a big factor, especially when you're picking on day 2 or 3 of the draft. They know what they want. They know the types of players they want. And even if it's a guy that you and me might not in a vacuum be as high on,
yeah,
they want certain player X, player Y for a reason, and it seems like they're right every time.
And a reason why the Chiefs' offense has been a little maybe sluggish compared to what they've been in years past has been that receiving core. But they do get Rashee Rice back from injury. That's huge for them.
They do, after there's probably a looming suspension for the off-field incident from last year. But when he does get back, you're getting a borderline number 1 type of receiver, right? And their offense just was not the same when after he got hurt last year. They weren't as explosive. They were young on the outside, obviously, with Xavier Worthy. Now the optimism in Kansas City is, okay, Worthy in year 2, Rice back healthy, and obviously after the suspension as well. Maybe a little bit of a bounce back from Travis Kelce. We'll see what he's got left in the tank. A healthy Isaiah Pacheco. But I think to me, Rashee Rice now is the best receiving option in this offense. And if he comes back healthy and he looks like he did early on last year, this offense is going to get that explosiveness back.
Definitely. The Chiefs have won 9 AFC West titles in a row, trying to make it 10 in a row in 2025.